We're at a point right now where we need to focus on bringing new people into industry.
We need more truck drivers. Labor market surveys and industry experts say there are thousands of truck driver job vacancies, and we need to get people behind the wheel quickly to avoid even more impacts on an already stressed supply chain. The Government of Canada says the truck driving industry is experiencing a labor shortage across the country and expects that shortage to continue for the next decade. According to Manitoba's labor market outlook, the position of transport truck driver has the second highest number of job openings, with 5,000 anticipated positions needing to be filled over the next 5 years.
Manitoba needs to recruit, train, and retain 1,000 new truck drivers every year for that 5-year period. And according to our rough math, that is approximately one truck driver every 8 hours for that 5-year period. Aaron Delinick, Executive Director of the Manitoba Trucking Association, says these numbers may be conservative and the number of truckers needed is actually much higher. Delinick says challenges during the pandemic, coupled with drivers retiring and labor shortages continuing to impact the industry, has companies scrambling to hire more drivers quickly. Here we are in a situation where our industry is struggling to attract people.
What we'd love is, for the government to support a little bit more with some entry-level training. Obviously. So once you get your Class 1 license, that's great, you have your license, but then, it's harder to get trained after you have your license. Rochelle Baker with CRC Trucking says if provincial governments could increase funding supports for truck drivers after they get their Class 1 license, it could help attract more workers into the industry. Baker says attaining a Class 1 license is only the first step in being able to drive a truck for a company, adding there's more training that takes place over a long period of time where a new hire isn't earning income at their full potential. A lot of new drivers don't have the luxury of not working for, 6 to 8 weeks, even, for a few months while they're doing, basic on-the-road new driver training. Bison Transport is currently offering a $2,500 sign-on bonus for cross-border drivers with 2 or more years of experience that are eligible to enter the United States. As for Delinick, he says the overall impact of not having enough truckers will be felt up and down the Canadian supply chain. Everything we use and consume at some point moves on a truck. City News reached out to the Manitoba government for comment. They did not respond by broadcast deadline. In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.